Stuck. Here we go. Come on. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone and everybody. Wednesday. Some new music today. Because Ryan loaded this with tons of assets that I can click on and make it interesting and fun to listen to. It is looking like a slow day today. I'm alone. Dom continues to get laid in Hawaii every day, I'm hoping, with some very nice flowers around his neck. Good morning, bro. Fitz. In bed, I'm assuming, and hoping for your enjoyment. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through week 2 of school, folks. If you're not a teacher, then we are continuing with your daily, weekly, yearly journey. What's going on here? What's going on with you guys? Yesterday, Tuesdays, Thursdays, those are our activity days. Me and my oldest do not get home until about 8 o'clock from soccer and volleyball. I get to spend that time doing a little bit of extra work around my classroom studio. Before I start jabbering and yapping, today we're talking about family first. I mean, who doesn't? We've talked about that many times. People say it, but do they really do it? Do you do that at work? Does your boss help you do that? Do your coworkers help you do that? And most importantly, if you're a boss, do you do that for people too? And that's what we'll be getting into today. So yeah, soccer, school's going great. I am loving a little bit of teacher, a little bit of art teacher details. I'm absolutely loving teaching Procreate. If you're a fan of any kind of digital art at all, Procreate, we're doing this. This makes my students feel like they know how to do things. Not an advertisement, but it has so many different functions and such an awesome teaching tool as well. Thanks to whatever company makes Procreate for that, or you're welcome to whoever makes Procreate, as you just got a free advertisement. Thank you. Ryan, good morning. I don't have any Celsius. How are you today?
Project Procreate and Orange Celsius.
Mm-hmm. What's the day? How's the beach going?
Oh, it's good. I'm on my walk. It's windy, let me know, but I'm at the tail end of my walk. I just crossed the line between Dewey Beach into Rehoboth Beach, which is, I think Dewey, Maryland. I forget what it is, but good walk. I think I'm approaching my 4-mile mark, which makes it nice. I think I left this morning at about 6 o'clock. I just found some food. Crossing a bridge, I just ran into a group of geese. They didn't even care that I was human. Pretty wild. And then I'm gonna go back. I think my family's awake. They might not be. So we'll see. But I had two Celsius already. I have one loaded in case I need extra energy. Just waiting for my butt to pucker, and I'm okay. Good morning.
Good morning. But did you feed the geese, Ryan?
No, I don't feed the geese. You're not supposed to feed the wildlife.
I'm sure they would appreciate it. Ryan, here's what I really appreciate what you can do, because I tried it once and I couldn't do it, is walking and having a discussion online at the same time. I tried it once and it was an absolute failure. I couldn't focus.
Uh-huh.
I jumped on with Dom one time and it was a disaster. Couldn't keep my thoughts together, kept getting distracted. So I am not a walkie-talkie type guy, especially with that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So good work. Nice work on that, on the walking and talking.
Yeah, I think you got to be okay with just not making sense.
Well,
I think that.
like I do that every day at some point when I'm talking
Yeah.
to kids. But when I'm trying to talk about something slightly less skin deep, it all kind of goes to shit. So, yeah.
I hear
Ryan,
you.
Ryan, let's get into it. David, if you are out in the universe, I did send you the link in the Twitter. So check your tweets, your tweeters, if you want
X's, Xers,
to.
X messages.
So, yeah. Ryan, let's get into today because I may have shorter time than normal today because yesterday morning was kind of a disaster. Ended up leaving one kid home on purpose. But I didn't tell Kristen that I was leaving a kid home. And she didn't know that one kid was home alone until I was in my first class, which is about an hour of not knowing. So we got to fix that today.
No one call ACS on Jason if that's okay. Just don't do that right now.
Kristen had the kids. It wasn't me.
Oh.
I got my other two kids to school just fine.
Okay.
In
All
fact,
right.
it was a really nice one. I dropped my two older kids off at school, and our schedule is flexible enough, despite being not flexible, as flexible as my hamstrings. We can choose who gets dropped off first. So I can either drop my oldest off first at her school, and then I have to drive to my two younger kids' school. Or sometimes if we have a few extra minutes, and when I say extra, I mean like 90 seconds, I can drop the two youngs off first and then drive in with my oldest, which is the preferable method because it's less back and forth for me.
Sure.
So I got a nice little morning with Junie and Kira yesterday.
That's great.
Um,
Can I just share something quick?
yeah, you share first.
This is just a thought. I feel like hopping on, wanting to kind of make sure that you're on video, sharing your thoughts, doing the dad thing, it can be stressful. I'm with you. I feel that. Now, one thing someone told me a story about when people are in a class or in this moment, they were mentioning kind of being on a Peloton bike. I love this story because it's so true. They were on a Peloton bike and they're riding and they're like halfway through the class and they realize like they're trying really hard, they're breathing heavy, they feel like it's a really good workout. And then the instructor says, "All right, everyone, take a pause and grab your water bottle and take a drink, take a deep breath." And I always think back to that because a lot of us need to be prompted to take a drink of water and relax. And so whenever I feel like someone's head is heavy with thoughts and a lot going on and there's like stress in the morning and we're trying to kind of get through something, I think that we got to stop and just say, "Hey, grab your water bottle, take a sip." So I'm bringing that up for you because I want you to. I want you to feel good. Yesterday, I'm sure was stressful, and today's gonna be better. But making sure that we can, I don't know, just stop, grab that water bottle, take a deep breath. It'll
You
make me
did
feel better for you.
you did that on Monday, and I remember that. And I went into Monday and yesterday thinking about when I can do that with students,
Yeah,
um, because there are definitely times when students get very, very wound up over tiny things that they either don't understand. Dylan's here. We got 3 Turners, folks.
what's up, Dale?
We are here. Dave's
Side note, I'm on like a spicy dill kick right now. I used to hate the dill flavor, but like dill with spiciness is really good. Just letting you guys know.
Yeah. I had oh man, let's just jump down more rabbit holes here.
We're
My
okay.
the music teacher at my school, awesome dude, awesome musician, teaching kids. I cannot believe how well this guy can teach students how to play music so quickly. Um,
Interesting.
but he is also a fan of spicy food. And over the past week and a half of school, most of those days when I brought lunch in, he brings his own little bottle of hot sauce. I don't know where he gets it from,
Ooh,
but it's like Like I eat it and I'm drenched, like that kind of spice. I love
Mm,
spice, but I don't look like a person that likes spicy things when I'm eating spicy things.
'cause you're white.
Probably will look miserable. Yes. And when my hair is long and combed back, my forehead gets really shiny, which Kira pointed out to me yesterday that my forehead is huge. So thanks, Kira. That doesn't make me feel any younger. Anyway, yesterday he came to school and he got me my own bottle of the hot sauce.
Great friend. Great
That
friend.
was awesome. So I put my body on his and squeezed.
Oh.
I gave him a hug. It was a hug.
Oh.
Just another way of saying hugs. So I really appreciated that. I don't know where
Love
we
it.
I don't know where we were before this point. Before this point,
I got you. I got you. I have a question. Well, first of all, we're supposed to be talking about family. That's okay. We'll get there. But the other is, you really appreciate this guy for talking, or talking. You appreciate this guy for teaching the way he teaches music. That's a really hard skill in many cases. And also, let's just make sure some instruments are harder than others. It's a lot of things going on, like finger placement, and then listening, and then reading music. Like it's a lot at once. How do you think this guy is helping students not be overwhelmed when they're learning? Because I think that's the thing that gets kids to shut down. Well, I'm overwhelmed, I give up. How does he keep a kid from becoming or feeling overwhelmed and giving up?
well, here's the thing. I don't know because out of any class in our school, the one class that I cannot imagine teaching is music,
Mm.
because out of all the classes besides PE, we also have kick-ass PE department. I hope maybe some Westview peeps listening, because I am handing out compliments like they are cotton candy on Halloween.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah, just a great place. But I cannot imagine what it is like to teach music. And like, I know there's people that have no idea how to even start teaching art, but like,
Wait, hold on. Then I want to ask you that. How, because kids can get frustrated with art. How do you keep a kid from getting frustrated and giving up when you're teaching them art?
I go right back to basics. We are just making marks on paper. That's all it is. It's just marks on paper. That's all we're doing.
All right.
It's
Well,
okay.
then I'm assuming on the music side, he must be saying something like, we're just making sounds. We're just making sounds right now. There's no wrong sound. Maybe that's what it is. Why isn't he here? Have you invited him?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But I'll suggest it. The thing that I can't imagine doing is so like music classes. Here's what I was about to say before we jump down the last rabbit hole. Music classes are the largest classes in the school, sometimes bigger than PE classes, I think. But this guy had seventh and eighth grade students for 1 week at the end of the summer as like practice, and some were new, and
Mm-hmm.
put on like a little performance at the end of that
My
week.
goodness.
And after 4 days of practice, he put on like a half an hour concert of songs that they learned.
Mm.
And that's like a full concert, full orchestra, not just one instrument. Like I'm talking like 30 kids playing the same thing, which
Is
is
this is
which is
this is this is this person a dad? Is he a parent?
I don't think he is. No. Definitely a dog dad. Has a sweet camper van. Um,
You're never late, Iron Man.
Iron Man, this is what I say when I'm late. Wizards always show up when they intend to. I think that's Lord of the Rings. That's what I always say. Um, so yes, David. Oh, there's David. David, if you're jumping on today, I did send you a link in Twitter. Would
It's
love to see.
okay.
Okay, let's jump back up through some of these rabbit holes here. We're getting back to family first. People always say it, but do they put it in action? I would consider myself a family first guy. I don't consider myself always to be a family first guy. I would say in the past, maybe 2, 3 years is when I finally kind of cemented that. And here's the point in my life where I realized that. A few years ago, once upon a time, before COVID, in the summers, I was
What's
asked
going
by a
on?
very good friend who used to be a teacher to help manage a branch of a river tubing company in our town. And that was a great experience. It was a great connection to the town. Oh, Ryan's doing 24 or something, and I hope that he is on screen the entire time. Are we doing 24, Ryan? We doing Habit 24? Or we're sitting?
Oh, buddy, man, we already did Habit 24. Habit 24 is done.
As you should. You distracted me with your arms.
Oh,
Curse you.
sorry.
Family. Where were we? Family first.
You are a family first person, but before COVID, 2 to 3 years ago, which
Before
was
COVID.
very
So,
post
my
COVID.
kids. Oh, my oldest kid at the time was 8. Okay, so they were very much. I mean, they were, things were good, but I was still in the mindset of there's parent time and there's me time, and this me time is managing this tubing business. It was fun. It was a great connection to the town, and I really appreciated it. And then the second summer, when we moved to Berthoud, which is like a few miles away, and we started prepping for the new season. And Kristen had to bring this up. Kristen was like, "Hey, like I can't be home all day with the kids and work while you're doing this." And I'm like, "Oh yeah. I don't think I can do this summer." That was the point for me where I was like, "Yeah, I don't have the time to do this because I'm missing out on." One of the main reasons why I even started teaching was being home with the kids in the summer. And that was the point where I was like, okay, like I have this time that not everybody gets. So I gotta be on here.
Is this your strongest family first story,
yes.
you think? It is. Okay, got it. Okay.
Well, I would say my first. And I think
First, okay.
since then I've been pretty good at it, especially with like the work, school, and home barrier.
Yeah.
Like when I'm home, I don't do work. Like I'm at that point in my career where I can show up to school, do my work, leave relatively on time, and not have to do anything else for the next day.
Can I ask you, because I love this story. It's great. I also love the idea of this like side business, and a lot of people are trying to do side business as well. I'm gonna move this way because it looks like I'm videotaping a child right now. Um, and so do you think that you doing that, there had to have been
There's another kid in your camera.
oh, well, I'm just gonna
Okay.
try and make sure that no one thinks I'm videotaping their children. Gotta go
No.
this way now. Okay. So you are going to have this side business, and that can definitely inspire your kids, right? So the side business, and obviously it's just a lot, right? I feel like you could have looked at Chris and be like, "Well, you're doing it now. What's the problem?" I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But you having that side business can teach your kids about, building a business, resilience, all that kind of stuff too. Do you think, just playing devil's advocate here, if you guys did push through a little bit more, do you think that you could have made that type of business a little bit more? Do you think you could have made it work, and then it could have been a good message to your girls?
Business. So I've thought of this. Like if I had done it, would it have gone well? Just by virtue of like where we were located, probably not. Like it was more of like a 2 season experiment.
Yeah.
My friend who does did the main business or still does it in Golden, Colorado,
Yeah.
which is like has a great river flowing through it. Like
We're
that is
talking about Mitch.
talking about my friend Mitch Patilla,
What's up,
who
Mitch?
he like I'm pretty sure we're still friends. We've been playing phone.
Wow.
We've been playing. Well, this is why we've been playing phone tag for 3 years.
Mitch, if you're listening, can you reach out to Jason, please?
Like, well, no, I think this is funny. We communicate through voicemail. That's how we've been communicating.
Okay.
He is kind of like me, except like on steroids, of like not liking to talk on the phone, I think.
Mm.
Um,
And I do a morning show.
yeah, well, I'm getting better at talking in public. So, yeah, hey, Mitch, if you're out there, I just want you to know that I still think about you. I haven't forgotten about you, and I care about you. Um, so back to the family thing. No, I don't think it would have worked just because what we have in Longmont, we have the St. Vrain Creek, which is extremely susceptible to weather, and upriver farmland. So it could be hit or miss, which is not good for like a regular daily tubing business for kids and family. Anyway, on the family end, I don't think I would have wanted to, just because I'm gone all day. It's like I'm gone at 8 o'clock in the morning, getting back at 7 at night, daily, 4 days a week during like that magic golden time of family.
Mm.
Okay. So no, I don't think it really would have ended up working out well.
All right. Can I ask something else then? Did you share? We can call this a failure. We can call it just a pivot, whatever you want to call it. 'Cause I think a lot of people just need to kind of like take, if you feel it, you want to do it, you got to try it, right? I think that's important. Um, but it's a great lesson of, hey, we tried, it didn't work out. I think that in itself is an awesome lesson for you to be sharing with your girls. Do you think that you've shared this story enough, or are you writing the thought that they just kind of saw you do it? Or are you hiding it because you think it is a failure?
Oh no, we talked about it. They enjoyed it. We had
Awesome.
for that
That's great.
summer we had our garage was full of bright orange inner tubes. And
That's fun. What an
which was
awesome memory. It's got
which
to be
was
a great
great.
memory for them.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it was like I can like to a kid, I can imagine it being like having a ball pit in the garage because it was fun. It was a really great experience. And
Yeah.
I'm glad I did it. I don't regret doing it, nor do I really regret not being able to do it.
Yeah.
That's just a little side story. For today, though, for the family comes first. I did enjoy the reading today, talking about NBA coach Greg Popovich on a plane to to some tournament with his team, and the assistant coach, which I'm not going to try to find in this page here. Um, he was divorced, had 3 kids, and his 3 kids were asking him to stay home to hang out more. And Greg Popovich, being the head coach, said, "If you get on this plane, you're fired." Which he was essentially forcing his assistant coach to put family first, which I think is an awesome lesson. And lots of gratitude to my principal for being somebody who was absolutely family first. Yesterday, I put on. I'm doing a new class this year at my school called Change Makers. I was asked to do it, but I'm not doing it reluctantly. I think it's cool. Just having students think about changing the community and school around them. The
That's
co-teacher, the
that's what
co-teacher,
it is. That's what it is.
yeah, it's like an end of the day class 3 days a week. But the teacher that jumped in with me, awesome dude from Australia, David.
Ah,
Um,
Australia.
he still
Sorry.
has an accent. It's
Pee Wee
great.
Herman couch moment.
I could listen to this guy talk all day.
Yeah.
Um, but he confided in me that his wife has was diagnosed with breast cancer,
Mm.
and like that kind of that hit hard because he's a little bit older, and his wife is in her 50s, and like by all outward appearances healthy, which just one of those stories where a healthy person gets broadsided with a major health condition.
Hmm.
So he won't be showing up on Fridays because our principal is like, hey, you like he said it to me when I've had issues before. Like, do what you got to do. Family comes first, and he's a man of few words, our principal, but when he speaks, it matters. And what I hear loud and clear is that family is first, and I'm very grateful to be in a place like that. Along that, pre-COVID or during COVID, work from home. That was a big thing that everybody got into. And if you were somebody that lived during that time, you probably saw tons of videos of people trying to work at home and trying to handle the chaos of being at home as well. And Ryan, you do a lot of work from home too. So I'm sure you deal with it. Kristen had to deal with
Not
it.
well.
Kristen had to deal with it yesterday, working from home and me leaving a kid without letting her know. So the family first part in this is, it's like, if you're working from home and you're on camera, why the hell is it not acceptable that the chaos of family sometimes has to come first, right? It's like, no, not everybody has an office. Commuting to every day is a terrible idea, especially if you have to drive into a city. Hang on a second.
It's okay. I was think that was I think there was a turning point during COVID too, where I think everyone just kind of like let their hair down, and they would say, I think it was just like this complete acceptance. Look, I'm at home, you're at home, you have kids, I have kids. If they come in a camera, it's going to happen. And I think that was a really comfortable, it was a comfortable moment. I think it was not only was it just like a really difficult time for everyone. So like the community of large and small were coming together, but there definitely was a moment where I think a lot of people had realized like we can't play this game anymore. It's going to happen and we're going to be okay with it, right? We can definitely make sure that we deal with, challenges that happen off camera and on camera. So I remember feeling that was a good moment, and I definitely think it's kind of spilled over even more so into today. I think that a lot of families are still kind of in that way. I am. It made me feel a lot more comfortable as my kids kind of come into the camera. So I think it was a great thing in that respect for helping people work from home. So
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely say that was the best takeaway from that, is like, why do we have to commute? Why do we have to drive 2 hours to work 8 hours and then drive 2 hours back home again, sometimes longer? That blows my mind. And people still do that in 2025. I don't get it. So I'm really happy that I don't do that anymore. My first career, yes, I did have to do that. Like, for example, like Kristen, I don't think Kristen's workday is not complete if she has a cat crawling through her screen or a kid asking her for something. Like, let it happen, folks. Don't, like, you're at home. I know your house isn't. I know your house isn't perfect. So stop putting those neck ribbons on. You're at home. Be a human.
yeah, I think so. This is what you feel is like is a very family first type of message. Working from home, allowing them to kind of spill into the professional world. I think it's good. Yeah, I think we're just breaking norms. I think we're breaking traditions. Um, but I think it took something tough, like COVID, that situation. So, um,
Oh, last thing.
what's up?
Despite my attitude on working from home on camera,
Yeah.
um, online school days, snow days don't really exist. I don't know what all your snow days look like these days, but now we have online learning days. And this is one of my very few gripes about being a teacher, is that we're expected to provide content on snow days to kids to kids who are at home, who are most usually still in bed when they are required to check in. Um, if you are a school administrator, just let snow days happen. I don't care if parents are pissed, because your kids aren't gonna want to do that anyway. Let
Well,
this.
hold on. But let me ask something. Not this isn't a devil's advocate thing, because I also agree that kids like the magic of a snow day and having it taken away is something, right? But I think also if we try and kind of keep this type of, and I'm going to use the term archaic, it's like, yeah, okay, well, I guess we're all connected. And I hear you because you're like, I need a day off. But at the same time, do you think that we're just holding on to a tradition because of our emotion, but really objectively, it just doesn't make sense anymore? Just like trying to keep kids off of camera, right? So it's kind of like this moment of like, okay, how do we figure this out? Now, do we just magically pretend, okay, there's a lot of snow, so I guess everything stops? Um, where can we really find this like evolution of what like a snow day really is? That's a tough one.
Yeah, good question. But here's my gripe, is that, like, COVID learning for kids by and large, was terrible. Especially for my middle. She definitely missed out on things for sure that the other two didn't. With all the complaining about how bad online learning was, let's not turn around and say, hey, let's do online learning during snow days. It's just not effective. Okay.
Yeah.
Kids will most likely be a lot more invested unless you just like if you're a parent on a snow day, check in with your kid to see what they're doing. Like, they'll probably play video games right after. I mean, I would. I'm sure there's kids that don't. I'm trying not to judge everybody, and I'm just being sour. But it's like let them get into something they want to get into.
Yeah. Hey, I know we're over time. I want to make sure I can maybe be a little bit of a structure here for you.
Yeah. Thank you for jumping on just because, Ryan. But I do have to go because kids are up. You want to get out of here on time.
Hey, we need that.
I do not like parents sharing their kids on social media. Yeah, I agree. I'm wondering if that applies, and you can save this for next time, David. Do you think that it's a good practice for me to drop first names of my kids? Sometimes I reflect back on the day and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be saying my kids' names on camera, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Also, I did kind of have an idea for a podcast with my oldest on technology. Would love to know your thoughts about that, David. But I do have to go. Great talking with you as always. I will probably not be on tomorrow, so I'm hoping maybe you and David can jump on. Don't know.
I will take care of it. I will be here to hold down the fort.
Sounds good. Make it a day, folks.
Mugs full of coffee, hearts full of gratitude, right?
Mugs full of gratitude and hearts full of coffee, I think.
You did. I see what you did there. That was cute.
I did. I'm going to go on a shoot today, I promise.
See you guys.
Yeah.